Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another Heroes Reborn review. And this is on episode 5 called The Lion's Den. And before I start the review, I just want to thank Tommy Pickles Fan 1992, Samuel Carrillo, I think that's how you pronounce your last name. So if you're watching, please let me know if I said your last name right. John Johns and Rafael Damoa. I think that's how you pronounce your last name. But like I said, if I didn't pronounce your last name right, just let me know. But those four guys, they wished me a happy birthday. I thank the four of you. I really appreciate the nice comments, and I thank the four of you very much. And now on to the Heroes Reborn review. Like I said, this is episode 5 called The Lion's Den. And I thought it was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. But I have to say, next week's episode will be better. And I'll get to that after I talk about, give my review on this episode. But we see the episode open up with Noah, Quentin, and Taylor running from the Renata security, and they're trying to stop Taylor's mom, Erica. We see later on that Taylor tricks Erica, her mom, to come to the house, and we see Noah and Quentin there also. And Noah wants to get more clues as to why the Renatas is doing all this and capturing all the Evos. And Noah asks her if she had anything to do with Claire's death, and Erica tells Noah that she had nothing to do with Claire's death or the But yeah. So and then we see Lena and Farah. They're in Quebec. Farah goes off to meet with someone, and she leaves Lena behind. And the person that Farah is supposed to meet up with doesn't even show up. And Farah ends up being followed by Harris, or one of his clones, because he used those glasses that want to capture all the Evos. And then Melina and Farah end up running away from the Renatas, and Harris ends up shooting Farah because Melina was trying to use her powers to keep them away. It was Harris and two other Renatas guys, and her powers wasn't working, so Melina ends up leaving Farah behind, and Melina jumps into this truck with tree logs in it. And we see Miko, aka Katana Girl, and Ren. They arrive at the Renatas to retrieve the sword. And one scene that was really cool that happened later on in the episode is Miko and Ren are outside of Erica's house, and Miko ends up crashing through the window and trying to retrieve the sword, and she takes out Harris, and it was really cool how she just ran right through that window and took out Harris and took the sword away. And it was really cool though. I mean, Miko and Ren are supposedly two of my favorite characters in this series now. I know a lot of people say that Miko's character they don't even like. They think it's corny, that she's corny, and just really they don't care for her character. But I think she's a fun character. I like I said, I like both Miko and Ren. They remind me of Hero and Andal from the original series. But then we find out Tommy's being questioned by the Evos division, who captured him in the previous episode, at the end of the previous episode. And we see them do all this stuff to him, like they put a tracking system inside of him, and they start to question him. We later find out that he is adopted because him and his mother's blood types didn't match. And we later find out that he's being evicted out of his own house because he didn't register that he is an Evo. And then at the end of the episode, almost at the end of the episode, he goes and visits his mom, and he's really mad. And we find out that his mom called him Nathan, and something maybe Nathan Petrelli had something to do with Tommy. Maybe it's Nathan's son, but who knows? And then we see the Penny Man, who I forgot to mention. He kept on following him all around, and he tells Tommy that he's gonna help save the future. Carlos finds out that Jose knows that he's the luchador because he finds the mask in the car. And we later see him taking out these guys, and he tells this one guy in the back of the truck to take him to where all these people are with the luchador mask on. Zachary Levi's character goes back to his and Joanne's character's house, and he watches this video of his son, and he starts to get really emotional, which we see, and we kind of feel bad for him, for his character. His wife ends up, walking away from him, and his son died in the June 13th attack. He ends up burning down the house with his power. And pretty much that's basically what the episode is about. And Erica tries to make this case disappear in this new Renata's system, which will make Evo's sort of disappear. But that's pretty much the episode. I thought it was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. But next week's episode, in my opinion, is going to be probably the best episode yet. Hopefully it is, because Hiro Nakamura is returning, which I'm really looking forward to. Hiro is is pretty much my favorite character of all the characters in the original series. Just really, excited to see that character back in next week's episode. It's gonna be good. I hope it's gonna be the best episode of the whole miniseries. But yeah, definitely looking forward to Hiro's return. So anyways, that's it for my review of Heroes Reborn Episode 5, The Lion's Den. Thank you all for watching, and until next video, I'll see you all later.